Here with John's Gold and Silver. This is the #1 gold and silver investing channel. So today we're going to be answering questions from you guys. If you have any questions about the precious metals markets, how high they're going to go, how long it's going to take, what if you want to run any gold stocks by me, I can give you my analysis, and I can rate them for you. All right. So we're going to be doing a lot today, guys, but mainly everyone is excited about the precious metals rally, and now people are starting to believe. So you see that the gold stocks are starting to move up. People are now believers. They didn't believe me before when I said gold and silver were going to go up. People never believe it when you're in the early innings of a new market, of a new bull market. They never believe it. But only once we have a huge move does the majority of the public then say, oh, okay, now I believe you. Now it's going to go higher. Now I'm going to buy. Okay. And we have not had that eureka moment yet where the public is rushing into gold and silver. That still has to come. So when that moment comes, it's going to push gold and silver even higher. Okay. So I think, yeah, gold could hit 5,000 here in the next few months. Five grand. And silver could hit as much as $100 in the next few months. So this is still the #1 place to be. Gold has been the best performing asset class of the last couple of years at least. But gold has been outperforming the stock market as well. So people used to say, oh, gold's no good because it doesn't outperform the stock market. Well, what happens when it does? All those people go silent and they pretend like they never said that before. They pretend, oh, I never said anything bad about gold. But all these people are liars, okay? You know them. They're on YouTube. I don't need to say any names, okay? When do you predict the silver breakout over 50? Probably in 2031. Silver already broke out over 50, dude. It just went above 50 today, and then it went back under 50. We had a double top. You know what that means? It's bearish, okay? Silver had a double top, and that is what caused all of the short-term pain today. I'll show you right here. See this? It's a double top. It looks like you could draw a face right here, eyes and a face. It looks like a little Pokemon ears. So double top means it's going to crash. So that's what it did. Now we're stabilizing again, okay? We're getting more stable. Here's the last 5 days. You saw the massive rally today. Right back down. We're still at a good level, see? We came to this support level right here. This is fine. As long as it doesn't go below here, then we're in trouble, okay? But here is the last 3 months. See? It's getting stronger. We still have to go parabolic. We're still going to go like straight up like this. So yes, the parabolic move is still coming. We still got a long ways to go on gold and silver. What's up, Johnny boy? Ultra Fire guy. Hey. Hey, Ultra Fire. But the good news is silver's coming back up right now. It's at $49.34. Silver's coming back, guys, with a vengeance. So yeah, silver is really rallying. Well, we'll see. We'll see. The thing with gold and silver, you cannot become impatient. Okay, it takes time. This guy's a fan, Yanis Bell. Thanks for being a fan. Nice little pullback on that gold. Yeah, it sucks. But we're never going to go, it doesn't go straight up yet. It only goes straight up during the parabolic phase. Parabolic just simply means it's going to go like this. When that comes, that's when we look for the time to think about taking profits, okay? I'm not selling any silver here. None. The sheep will sell early. We are not the sheep on this channel. We are the pioneers, okay? We're the people that try to save the sheep. Save them from themselves. Save them from bailing out early. Like my one buddy who had a winning stock, but he sold it way too early. Just wait until institutional money gets involved. Yeah, all the big institutions are going to want a piece of the action too, because their clients are going to say, "Oh, why am I not in gold? Gold is the number one performing asset this year. Why am I not in gold?" So all the big institutions are going to start to get gold. This is how it always happens. Okay, the public will catch on. They will put gold stocks in 401ks. How do I know that? Because I used to do that. Regular companies will get 401k plans that allow you to buy gold stocks. When that happens, that's when the peak is in. No, I'm not gay. That's when the peak is in. Okay? So you got to wait until you see 401k plans getting gold and silver. Okay? So if you know what to look for, then you know when to sell. And on this channel, we know exactly when to sell and we know exactly what to look for because I have lived through a precious metals bull market. This is the same thing all over again. But let me tell you this real quick. Gold has been in a bull market since 1913. Okay? We've been in a bull market over 100 years. Then why hasn't it gone straight up? There's always going to be peaks and valleys in a bull market. Gold's been in a bull market for over 100 years. Can you imagine that? It's because they took us off of the dollar. They separated the dollar from gold. Okay? So, you could practice being... Is it a good time to buy gold and silver now? Yes. Yes. I'm trying to help you guys. Yes, gold and silver, definitely a good buy right now. Silver's up to $49.36. $49.36. It's going up. Guys, you realize what could happen, right? We could recover this whole loss. Silver was up to $51 this morning. Crashed back down to $49. We could be up to $51 by Friday night. Okay? And some of you guys are scared. Oh, it's crashing, it's crashing. No, we could be right back up there. We could be right back there, I'm telling you. With how fast it crashed down, it could go right back up. That's how silver moves. It's very volatile, okay? It's $49.35. We're only 65 cents away from $50 again. So, guys, yeah, when we broke through 50, that was a sign. That was a sign that we're going much higher. All this is today, with the price dropping, that's just some profit-taking action. A little bit of fear setting in. Oh, no, more people are going to take more profits. Let's take some profits, too. I want to take a little bit of profit, too. And then you get thousands of investors taking a little bit of profit here. So what? Just because silver is down $1 today? Well, actually, it's up 46 cents. I'm not lying to you. Silver is up. Well, let me see. Yeah, silver is up 46 cents. And we're still down from this morning. That's unbelievable. The dollar's purchase power is going down 10% each year. So yeah, buy gold and silver. I don't think it's going, well, 10% each year? Yeah, well, you're probably right. The true inflation is higher than what they say it is. And gold and silver will protect you. Silver's up to $49.38. $49.38, guys. Do we have 48.30? Do we have 49.39? Come on, 49.38, but not 48.39. 49.37, 49.37, not 49.38, 49.38. Let's go, let's go, let's go. $49.38. The gold stocks got hammered today, guys. They got hit. They got hit. We'll get into it. We'll get into it, guys. Hit that subscribe button and share this video. So, if I have 10 and the rest silver, I would say neither. I would go all in on silver penny stocks and gold penny stocks. But if you do want to have some physical, then buy some physical, you know. You could put 5,000 in physical silver. You buy an ounce of platinum and put the rest in gold stocks. That'd probably be a better decision. You could go all silver if you want. Yeah, you could, for sure. But a lot of people have a hard time selling silver quick. They don't know how to sell it. They don't, you know. So I do recommend that you guys primarily buy stocks. Okay, and the ETF, it's called AGQ. So I do primarily recommend gold and silver stocks because they're easier to get in and out of. And this channel is all about making money. So when you buy a silver stock, it skyrockets. You can sell it just like that. With gold and silver, the average individual might not know how to sell gold and silver. Okay? And you might be scared to meet up with someone on Facebook or on Craigslist. And you might not want to mail it into a website. So the average individual might have a hard time to sell physical silver. If you want to learn how to sell silver, you can talk to me about it. But I just think that it's easier to do the silver ETF. But I certainly believe that everyone does need to own physical. I believe you should have 100 ounces of silver per head of your household, okay? Like I said, so if you have you plus you have your wife and you have 2 kids, you should have 400 ounces of silver, okay? That's what my recommendation is. If it's just you, then just have 100 ounces, you know? Or if it's just you and your wife, then you should have 200 ounces. That's the minimum. That's the minimum numbers, okay? I'm talking about 100 ounces of silver per person minimum. Ideally, you do want more than that, yes. So, gold and silver going up tells you the dollar is losing purchasing power. Yes. We're having more inflation. The big inflation is going to come. I believe we could have a hyperinflation because the BRICS nations want to dethrone the dollar. They want to do trading in other currencies. So I think the petrodollar is going to go away. There's not going to be any more petrodollar. I think the U.S. has a weaker dollar policy. Trump said, you know how I know that? You know how I know that Trump wants a weaker dollar? Because he said he wants a stronger dollar. When Trump was running for president, again, he said it would be good if we had a strong dollar. That means we're going to have a weak dollar. Remember, you know how Trump said he was going to end the war? That means we're going to have more war. Okay? Whatever a politician tells you, the opposite is always true. And that's one of the most valuable things that I can teach you guys. Whatever these politicians say, don't believe it. Don't believe Trump. The Bible says you should trust no man, not even Donald Trump. Okay? Do not even trust any man. Only trust Jesus. That's it. So, every fiat currency has gone to zero. Well, not the dollar. I mean, yes. Basically, every fiat currency throughout history, throughout time, they all go to zero. Okay? But the British pound is still around, and so is the US dollar. There's still a lot of currencies around, but they're all going to go to zero. Because that's the nature of government. It's corrupt. Government wants to spend more money so that politicians can get kickbacks and stuff. If the government spends billions of dollars, a lot of that's being funneled right into the pockets of the politicians. So that's just the nature. It always reverts back because human nature is fundamentally evil at heart. Most humans do have an evil side, okay? That's why government is never going to be for the people. It's going to be for greedy individuals, okay? The founding fathers knew that. They knew that we would not be able to keep a republic. Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, they knew we wouldn't be able to keep it. So here we are. We're fucked. You know, all we can do is get gold and silver to protect ourselves. So you can buy food during the end times, you know, gold and silver. God gave us gold and silver to protect us during the end times. They're the ultimate source of money, okay? They're the ultimate source. You can easily trade them for anything. They're recognized all over the entire world as being a valuable asset. So, if Jerome Powell lowers 25 basis points or more, will it affect gold and silver positively? Yes, but the markets already expect a 25 basis point cut. Yes, lower rates is going to continue to benefit gold and silver, okay, for the next 3 to 6 months. And then there's going to be a crash probably. But yes, the belief of more interest rates coming, that's going to boost gold and silver. So yeah, gold could go up to 5,000. And then silver could go up to 100. and there will be a crash. To find out when to get out before the crash, follow me on my Patreon. It's not financial advice, but that's where we try to time the market, sell our stocks before the crash, buy everything back, and this is how we create massive, life-changing wealth. It's called generational wealth. I'm trying to get money so my kids can be rich, okay? I'm not greedy. I don't need anything for myself. I don't need a nice car. I don't even need a house. I really just want to have kids and get them set up. That's really my main goal in life, is to have kids and just get them set up with a good education. I just don't need anything. I don't need anything. I'm happy if I have healthy food and I can lift weights, and I have enough money to get by. I really don't need anything. Yeah, I love that I have a whole lot of cash and I have all these stocks and precious metals, but that's not for me, That's for the next generation. That's for me to start a business, give that business to my kids. Men, we got to stop thinking selfishly. We got to think about the next generation, okay? This is actually the problem with a lot of different communities, is that the men don't care about the next generation, okay? They just have kids and then they leave, and they don't care about raising the kids. We got to care about building a legacy, building a business, a family business, okay, guys? You got to figure out a family business so your family can go into the future and be successful and not worry about working for another stupid company, following all these dumb rules that don't make sense, having to be around annoying people. If you got a family business and you run the business, if you got an employee that's annoying, you can fire them. If you got an employee that's trying to take charge and take over your company, you can fire them. Okay? You got to have your own business. Silver's up to 49.42. We're moving back up already, guys. Silver, it was at 48.63. Now we're at 49.42. So it already came back up a lot from that big drop. I told you, it looks like Pikachu ears. Look at this. Look at that, Pikachu. No, that's Gengar. Gengar ears. Here, check this out. See that? Look at those ears. Gengar. Now look at Silver. See that? Isn't that something? Somebody's telling us something. They just literally made a Pokemon Gengar. The Silver Traders did. They're messing around with our heads. I think they're messing with us, because that definitely looks like Pokemon ears. Okay, the double top today. Very interesting indeed. Crash under $4,000 an ounce. Yeah, gold just crashed today, but I ain't too worried about it. Gold is coming back higher. It's coming back up already. Platinum today is down $33. That sucks. I love platinum, but it's down. Yeah, it's been getting crazy, guys, in the precious metals market. It's just a lot of excitement now. I think people are starting, like I said, they're starting to believe. People are starting to believe that gold and silver are the place to be. I lost faith in crypto and US dollar. I just lost 2,000 in crypto last week. I'm only going to invest in gold and silver. Okay. Let's have a little chat there, buddy. Ultrafire. No, Anthony. I'll do your math question in a second, but Anthony Bond, you lost faith in crypto simply because you lost $2,000. Well, buddy, how much money do you think I lost in crypto in the same time that you lost yours? Because crypto's down. My phone's dead. So, yeah, dude, crypto, it just dropped a little bit. Bitcoin dropped. So what? You're going to lose faith? Dude, I never had faith in crypto. I'm in it to make money. Do not have faith in crypto. Do not have any faith in crypto. That's your problem, is you had faith. Crypto is not something to have faith in. God is something to have faith in. Let me tell you something. Crypto is a piece of shit, but it's going to make us a lot of money. So don't sell all your crypto just because you lost $2,000, okay? Because you lost $2,000, I would take another $2,000 and throw it in there, okay? That's how you got to fight. You got to be a fighter, bro. If you lost $2,000, come up with $2 more grand. Find it. I don't give a shit. Sell an old car. Sell your old washing machine. Get more money and buy more crypto, okay? Yes, crypto is garbage. Yes, some cryptos are good. Some of them have a future. And probably all of them are going to go higher, okay? We're going into a melt-up stock market period. Crypto is going to go way higher here. Let me tell you something. I never had faith in crypto. But I make money. I make money in it, okay? We know it's going higher. It's going to go higher. Bitcoin's going to keep going higher. Just because you lose money in something, don't sell. A lot of people probably just lost money in gold today. Don't give up on it, okay? Do not give up just because you're down. Okay, guys? You're down. Maybe you're down on crypto, but you're not out. You're down, but you're not out. You may have lost the battle, but you didn't lose the war. So I would say stay in crypto until I give the word. Because remember, dude, I told all of you that I was selling my crypto last December. That was a great time to sell. I made a lot of money. So I have been known for making good calls on cryptocurrency. I make really good calls on crypto because they're just like penny stocks. It's right up my alley, you know. They're mostly all scams. I know how they behave. I know how they act. I know how the investors that buy these cryptocurrencies think. They're all delusional. I know exactly how they think, so I know how these markets work, okay? And I think crypto is going to go way higher, all right? And we're close. This is the shakeout. Bro, they're getting to you. Oh, crypto's down. I lost $2,000. Oh, no. They're getting to you. They want you to do that. They want you to get mad because you just lost $2,000. They want you to give up. This is the shakeout. They're trying to shake you out, bro. I'm telling you. I really believe that. This is a shakeout. I'm telling you the truth. I didn't sell any crypto. I got over $10,000 in cryptocurrency. That's not even including my crypto mining stocks. That's just crypto alone. I got over $10,000. And I'm not selling any of it. If you want to know the truth, I'm buying more crypto. Every week, I have an automatic purchase on Internet Computer Coin. I buy ICP every single week. And sometimes I buy Shiba Inu too. Dogecoin. Okay? So yeah, do not get scared. Do not get scared. I have made that mistake too, where my stock account starts to go down, so I get scared. This is not the time to get scared. This is the time to double down on your investments. Invest more money. If you're down on your crypto, put more in. That means it's a good time to buy, okay? You got to change your way of thinking. You're thinking negative, you got to have more positivity, okay? You got to be more positive. Then you're going to stop thinking negative. You're going to stop thinking about selling. You got to be positive. You got to think about those profits, okay? Yes, you can be overly bullish. And if you get overly bullish, you're never going to sell, and then you're going to end up losing, okay? Bro, going to be homeless in 2 seconds. You only lock in losses when you sell, Anthony. That's a statement that has some truth to it, yes. Divide 37 trillion by 265 million. I'm not that smart, dude. What about copper? Can you look that up? Well, copper was up about 2.3% today. It was going up last night. It was up way last night. And copper is still up on the day, I believe, quite a bit. Where gold and silver are moving down, copper is still up. I am a huge fan of copper, okay? I do believe copper could go to $20 to $30 a pound. Right now, copper is only about $5.15 a pound. So I'm a big believer in copper, okay? It's going to be in electric batteries for semis, school buses, cars, calculators, computers, everything. Copper is going to be big, okay? Copper is going to skyrocket. Thank you, man, for your precious advices. God bless you. Yes. Yeah, if I'm wrong, don't sue me, but I'm telling you the truth. I have not sold any crypto yet. After I sold all my crypto last December, and after I sold it, I waited until crypto bottomed out, and I've been buying up. I've been buying as much crypto as I could get. I will tell you when I sell, okay? I'm not selling any crypto. I'll probably sell my crypto somewhere in the next 5 months. When Bitcoin really starts to go crazy, I'm probably going to sell, okay? I'll tell you when. But you got to hit that subscribe button. And you got to follow my YouTube too. I'm on YouTube. When will Jesus come back? A lot of people think that Jesus is coming back very, very soon because of everything that's been going on, signs of the end times, wars and rumors of wars, famines. The Bible says that in the end times, you'll have to work a whole day's labor for one loaf of bread. And certainly many countries are seeing hyperinflation, where you have to work a whole day for one loaf of bread. And yes, these are the signs of the end times. But it doesn't mean that the end is coming right away. We could still have 100 more years. We've been in the end times for a long time. Okay? I would say that we've been in the end times ever since Jesus went back up to heaven 2,000 years ago. I'd say we've been in the end times. We could stay in the end times for another 100 years, 200 years. Jesus might not come back for a while. He really might not. I was thinking that he could come back anytime, and yeah, maybe Jesus will come back in 50 years, 100 years, 300 years. Even though we're living in bad times, I think it's going to get way worse. Okay? So I don't think Jesus is going to come back for at least a few more years. But I do think that we're getting close. We're getting very close. But I don't know. It could be 3 years or it could be 100 years till Jesus comes back. Okay? It really could be a while. Because we have been in the end times a while. There's no indication that, I do believe that before Jesus comes back, that we will have a nuclear exchange. And I do believe it will get worse. I do believe we will have hyperinflation before Jesus comes back. And I believe that God has made gold and silver for us to use as money to help get us through some of the end times. We are living in end times right now. Okay, so you need gold and silver. You're very good at precious metals and crypto. Well, I started investing in precious metals back like in 1999 or 2000. I started buying silver for $5 an ounce and gold for a little bit less than 300 an ounce. And I've been in on this stuff I've known about inflation since I was a kid, and I don't believe in crypto, but I do invest in it to make money. And I do believe in some cryptocurrencies. I believe in ICP and Shiba Inu and Chainlink. There's a few cryptocurrencies that do have real uses, okay? And that's where I put my money. Internet computer is my number one cryptocurrency. ICP and Shiba Inu. And I know when to sell just because I know how to study market sentiment. So when you're at peak levels of sentiment, peak enthusiasm, that's when you have to sell. The hard part is recognizing when we're at that point. And that's what you need a lot of experience to do. And then you guys will gain that experience by watching me and watching my predictions come true. And you will see how the game works, That's what you got to do, is link up with a channel like me, someone that knows what they're talking about, someone that has actual predictions that do come true in a timely manner. And then you will learn, and then you will make more money. The more knowledge you gain, the more potential you have to make money in the stock market or in the precious metals or crypto markets. So you got to flood your brain with knowledge. And then you have to know how to apply that knowledge, and it really takes experience. Takes experience. But let's take another look at silver real quick and see if we're inching back higher. $49.45. So we're now 55 cents away from 50 bucks again. And guys, we will hit $50 again, and we will, I think, blast through it again. It had a good response, though. It had a very good response. As soon as we hit 50, it went straight up to 51, just like very fast. That is extremely bullish. So even though we've got this big pullback, we're still in a very bullish environment, okay? So I'm not worried about this pullback at all. Every dip in the precious metals will be bought, okay? I've made money in markets. I've never made money in markets. This guy has never made any money in any different markets either. So you will, okay? You buy physical silver or for future silver? I buy physical silver and I buy AGQ. AGQ is a silver leveraged ETF, okay? So a lot of people buy SILV. No, you want to buy AGQ as far as silver ETFs go, okay? AGQ, that's the best one. So I buy the physical, I buy AGQ, and I buy silver stocks. To get my full list of silver mining stocks, go to my Patreon. Patreon is John's Gold and Silver. It's on patreon.com, okay? Check that out. That's where I've got all my stocks that you guys need to see. AGQ, yes. AGQ. I've been having a buy recommendation on this probably for about 3 years, okay? I still have a buy recommendation, okay? AGQ. I think AGQ right now is about $79. I believe it could go between $240 and $375, okay? $240 to $375. So that would give us a lot of room to run, okay, guys? So keep on buying, guys. AGQ is a good silver ETF. Will silver continue to rally? Yes, I believe so. Yes. Silver is in a bull market. Whenever you're in a bull market that's this strong, you just keep on loading up, guys. Keep on buying. AGQ, yeah, it's my favorite silver ETF because it has a lot of leverage. So if silver goes up 5%, AGQ is going to go up 10%. That's making money. You got to know how to make money. AGQ is how you make money, okay? Very simple, very easy to get rich. But most people are too scared to get rich. They value money so highly that they are afraid to risk it in the markets. People are so greedy for money that, you know, they'll gamble with it, but they won't put it in the stock market and make real money, you know? I think that's what it is. People just have massive greed, so they're afraid to invest because, oh, I might lose a couple bucks. I worked very hard for this money. I don't want to lose a couple bucks. Well, you're never going to make it in this life then. You're never going to get rich if you don't take a little risk once in a while with your money. People are just, they're so insane. They're so crazy about their money. But life is not all about money, okay, guys? If you start thinking money is so important, you're never going to get rich. If you want to make money in the stock market, stop thinking about money. Just think about it as a number. It's a number that you're trying to multiply, okay? People just get so into it and they get so afraid to lose just because of their pure greed, you know? Don't even, if you have $10,000, don't even think you have 10. Just say, I have 10,000 units. How do I turn that into 20,000 units? You know, that's how you got to think. People say, oh, I have $10,000. I could buy a car with that. I'm not going to put it in the stock market because I could lose it. Are you a fucking moron? If you put it in the stock market, you could quadruple that money, you know? People don't, they're just, some people, either you get it or you don't. You understand investing or you don't. And these people cannot be convinced. I cannot convince people to buy silver. You have to do it on your own. Okay? Get smart. Get smart quick. All right, guys? So I love talking to you guys. Gives me a lot of excitement. Helps and enjoyment. John's Gold and Silver. Let's all get rich together, guys. So now I'm going to have a bodybuilding meal. I'm going to make some eggs. And remember to hit that subscribe button, guys. Get in on this gold and silver stuff. I give most of my money to charity, and she not working, I give it to Destiny. And if she's not working, I give it to Destiny. Don't give your money away. You should use it to multiply and then give it away once you make way more, okay? Yeah, that's stupid. That's so stupid. A lot of people, they want to say, oh, well, I'll just donate some of my money. That's what God wants me to do. God wants me to donate 10% of my money to the church or to homeless families. Wait a minute. What if you take that 10%, you invest it, you multiply it, and then you start giving away a percentage of that? Wouldn't that be the godly thing to do? Wouldn't that be the nicer thing to do? That way you could give more money to more poor people. Yeah, that would be the smarter thing to do. Multiply your money and then donate it to charity. You can't convince people of this stuff. They will never understand, you know? It's like I tell people, why do you want to buy a house now when interest rates are incredibly high? Buy silver now, then when interest rates come down, your silver will be skyrocketing in value, then you buy a house. You know, you can't make people smart, you know? Either you are or you aren't. So, yeah. I like to say, don't donate to charity, invest, and then start putting a percentage of your investments to charity, okay? That would be the more generous thing to do, because you're investing more money and you're giving away more, you know? And like, if you buy dividend paying stocks, then you could donate the dividends for life, for your entire life. You could donate dividends. But you just want to make one little donation. Why don't you make an investment, donate the dividends for your entire life? That way you'd be donating for much, much more over your entire lifetime. You know, there's better ways to donate. There's better ways to give to charity. That's all I'm saying. You know, oh, if I donate, I'm going to go to heaven. Well, I'd want to donate more than less. Invest, build a nest egg. Give your dividends to charity, you know, whatever. But also, the thing is, when you're talking about donating, the other thing about donating, you know, I don't believe in donating money. I believe first you should make sure your family is good. Make sure your family has no debt. Make sure all the children own a house that's bought and paid for in cash. Make sure everyone has a car. Make sure your kids all have gotten a good education. Then donate to somebody else's family. Help your own family first. Many people, you got family members that these people are in debt. They have a car payment, but yet you're going to donate to someone else's family? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Families are not strong units anymore. Families are broken. Families are broken today. And you should not donate for other people's families. You should help your own family first. You know what I mean? People, oh, I'm so good, I'm going to donate to these other people. Well, my own family suffers, you know? That's not the way I'm going to do it with my family. I'm going to make sure my family's set up for good. And then maybe donate. Yeah, buddy. So, going to make a nice bodybuilding, get ripped meal. I'm going to show you guys what kind of meals I make to get ripped. All right. What is the down limit of bull silver, you think? The down limit? You mean like how far could silver drop? Well, right now I think silver's headed way higher. But yes, when it does drop, when silver does drop, it'll be when they release negative news about the economy. It'll be massive layoffs coming in the next year. So when silver does drop, it could go up to 70 or 80, and then it could fall down to 30 or 35. So I think we're gonna skyrocket, and then we are gonna drop. But then when we come out of the bust, when we come out of this recession, that's when silver could go to 400 or 500. You know, and oil is going to go to 400 or 500 a barrel. So during this time, I just believe in loading up on commodities, stocks, and then yes, we will be able to take profits and then buy back in. There's going to be a lot of crazy stuff. Okay, guys, so you got to stay focused. I mean, the drop now before going to 70. Oh, I think that's probably it. I think that's it. I think the drops, I think it's done. It's it. So right now, silver is at $49.28. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't think silver's going to go any lower. If it does, it does, you know. But yeah, I think that's about it. 39 maybe? No, I don't think silver's going to drop any lower than it did today. I think this is the bottom. Yeah, if I'm wrong, we will see very shortly, but this has got to be the bottom. It is so bullish now that we just broke over 50. You don't understand how bullish that is. I think the downside now is negligible. The downside for silver and gold is like this. The upside is huge. So the time to get rich is now. It's now. Look at TeraWulf stock. That's up to like $13.60. I got option calls for 12 bucks on that thing. I'm in the money now. We're in the money, guys. We're in the money. If you guys want to get in on some of these stock plays, please join my Patreon, John's Gold and Silver. I'm up a lot. I'm up probably 20x on those options that I bought. And it's probably going to go up way higher too. So I'm looking at life-changing money right now, guys. Over the last 3 years, I've set myself up that now I'm able to make life-changing money. Life-changing money. We're talking about enough money to possibly get a house, have kids, and buy them houses. I've set up my stock account so that I could get life-changing gains in the next 3 or 6 months. If I'm wrong, I'm going to lose probably a little bit of money, or I'll make a little bit of money and I just won't get the gains that are as big as I think, you know. But I have set myself up here, guys. I really have. And I've tried to help you guys set yourselves up for life-changing gains as well. That's why I made my Patreon. That's why I have this channel. I'm going to try to set you guys up good, you know, set myself up for major success. Okay, not financial advice. This is all entertainment. I mean, the drop now before going to 70. Yeah, I think that's it. We're not going any lower. So you think it could go down to 39 or 42? No, I think 49. I think 49 is the bottom. 49 bucks. We're at the bottom. We're at the bottom right now. We could hit $60 in 3 weeks or 2 weeks or 3. Okay? We're going to get rich, guys. Eggs. Let's go, guys. Yeah, 49.36. Who knows what's going to happen with silver, guys? 49.36. I think we're going to stabilize here, and then we're going to start pushing up towards $51, $52, $53 again. That's what I think is going to happen, is that I think we're going to be looking good. We're going to be doing real good soon, guys. Gold and silver. Good afternoon. I have 77 subscribers on my YouTube channel now. That's good. 77. I told you it's going to take time, but you'll get there. That's a good job, though. You're making good progress, dude. Yeah, YouTube's a great way to connect with other people that have similar interests, similar hobbies. You're probably going to find a lot of other people that collect old Hot Wheels and stuff too. So, I think you'll have fun with it. If you're doing YouTube to make a living, it's tough. It's real tough. But if you're doing it just for fun, yeah. But I'm not doing this just for fun. I am trying to make money. If I was doing this and I knew I was never going to make any money, I would give up right now. I'm not trying to waste all my time to help you guys for free, you know? I'm trying to do this to create a business and eventually give my YouTube channel to my son, and then it'll be his business and he can reap the rewards of it, and he can do videos and stuff like that on whatever he wants to do. But I want to make this channel, grow it, so I can give it to him. So, how can I make money on my YouTube channel? You can't really. YouTube is not easy to make money on. I've been doing it for 3 years and I've made $3 and something cents. But I would say that if you want to make money on YouTube, you just have to keep putting out more and more and more videos. And you're going to have to do it for probably years and years. You could study the algorithm and try to speed up your progress. But like I said, I've been going for 3 years and I still haven't really made hardly any money. So I would say if you're going for money, just don't do it. Don't do YouTube then. Just give up. Because it's, unless you really are going to give it everything for year after year after year. You got to give YouTube 100% year after year after year. And eventually you'll start making like $1 or $2 maybe. So I have an old coin that was $67 and 26 and 24. You have some old coins that are worth money. Good. Good. Get more coins. You can never have too many silver coins or gold coins. Do you want my old coin? Well, I don't. I certainly do. I certainly do. I would take it. I'd gladly take your old coins. But you should probably keep them because they might go up in value. You want to keep them. Hold on to them, okay? Yeah, keep your coins, dude. Can you make me a moderator? I can. I don't even know if we need another moderator right now. But I could certainly do that. Just cleaning up right now. All right, there you go, buddy. There you go. Don't screw me over, okay? You are now a moderator. Congratulations. You made it. You made it. I will keep you safe on your YouTube. Okay. All right. Yeah, if you get any bad people on here, just kick them off, you know? Or you can silence them or whatever. But yeah. Guess you can never have too many moderators. But I'm going to be watching the gold and silver prices very closely. And we'll see what happens, guys. We're going to see what happens. What's up, Mr. Mod? Congrats on your promotion. This guy got promoted to moderator. You don't get paid, though. I can't pay you. I will pay you absolutely nothing. But I do appreciate you. I mean, someday, like, if we start making money on this channel, I do want to give back to you guys. Like Water Buffalo, Dirty RCs, Matt Owen. Like, if we ever do start making money, I would like to donate back to the community, like give out silver coins or something, but we're not there yet. You know, we're not making any money on this channel. But I do have a lot of dreams and a lot of goals for this channel, okay? My main goal is to help make you guys rich, get you guys on a path to success in terms of your investments, okay? That's really my main goal, is to help you guys, because if I can help you guys make some money, then you're going to be subscribers for life, you know? Hey, Charlie Russell, I will like and subscribe to your YouTube channel. Weird. Polka dot coin. I bought that. I bought some. Yeah, I actually bought some polka dot and polka starter. Polka starter, I think, has more potential. I like and subscribe to your YouTube channel. Nice. Yeah, you guys can subscribe to one another's channels. Matt Owen I9V. Yep, that's his channel. Matt Owen I9V. I wanted to go like rent a movie today from the library, but they're closed. I don't have any movies here. The only movies I have is Jurassic Park Dominion. I got original Dragon Ball DVDs, which is what I've been watching at night, the Dragon Ball. Like last night, I was watching Dragon Ball, and I was vaping on this thing and watching the price of precious metals till about 5 in the morning, and just watching precious metals, watching Dragon Ball, and I was writing down some stuff for my book. Silver's at 49.39. 49.39. Come on, we got to get back up there tonight. Come on. We got to get back over 50 tonight. Come on, guys. See how Wolf is doing. He's doing good. Terrell Wolf is at 13.59. I'm in the money. But I'm not going to sell yet. Guys, remember, if you buy stock options, just because you hit your price targets and you're in the money does not mean you need to sell. You know, it doesn't mean you have to sell. All right? So I say don't. Keep gaining those profits. Don't sell. Especially right now. We're in a time when we're coming at the end of a bull market. So the markets can get really crazy. They can peak. I think that the stock market is going to go parabolic. So this is not the time to be taking profits, you know. This is a time to invest more. giving you guys the keys to the Lamborghini right now. You don't understand it, do you? All right, guys, I'm going to get going, okay? We're not getting any more followers. But remember, hit that subscribe button, guys, and we're going to talk about the precious metals a little bit later. Gold and silver all the way, okay? Can silver hit $100 an ounce? I think it's very possible. All right, guys? We'll see you soon.